Oh boy, just what Standard needed. More turn 4 win possibilities and another infinite loop. But hey, at least it's dragons, so it does earn some cool points there. Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys something that I probably shouldn't and that I don't really want to, but I'm going to have to because I have a feeling we're going to be seeing this deck list a little bit more in the future. Definitely different variations of it. I'm sure much better variations of what we have here today, but today's deck list is a deck list that is not something that I came up with personally. I actually ran into a completely random player on the ladder who did a really crazy infinite dragon combo on me, and I basically had to piece together the puzzle and make my own version of it, and this is what we came up with. But it works off of a couple of different pieces here. The new one being the Northwind Avatar, which is a card that allows you to go into your sideboard outside of the game to find a card and put it into your hand, which I've seen a lot of people playing this card, but I haven't seen anybody doing what happened to me on the ladder, which was absolutely disgusting, which is to play this card with the Draco Genesis. Draco Genesis is a card that allows you to cast dragon spells for free. So the Wind Avatar will be entering the battlefield for free, and your sideboard cards are stacked with a bunch of dragons, and we'll get into that in a second on why that's important. But the way we're going to be getting the Genesis down onto the battlefield, we are not paying 8 mana. That would be very much way too expensive in this meta. There's no way you're getting to turn 8. It's just not happening. So we're going to be getting it into the battlefield with Squirming Emergence. Squirming Emergence is a card, it's a bit of a throwback here, but it's a card that used to be very popular and can reanimate permanents back to the battlefield. Any permanents, that is, as long as you have the converted mana cost of the amount of permanents you have in the graveyard. I hope that makes sense. Basically, the card, if it costs 8, you're gonna have 8 permanents in your graveyard in order to cast the spell and target the enchantment, which is not very hard to do because we got a lot of turn 2 mill spells that mill at least 4 cards a turn. Now, once the Genesis is on the field and you play the Wind Avatar, from there, it's pretty simple. You just gotta bring in a River Regent, play that River Regent for free, bounce your Avatar back to your hand, replay the Avatar, get a second River Regent, bounce the Avatar and the first River Regent back to your hand, and then you're gonna go fetch a Terror of the Peaks, play the River Regent again, bounce everything back to your hand, get another Terror of the Peaks, so on and so forth. The rest of the sideboard, you can do whatever you want with. I was just kind of tooling around with some stuff, but you know, pick out your own stuff. But basically, you just need 4 River Regents, 4 Terror of the Peaks, and you've got the infinite loop until they're dead. It's pretty ridiculous. Again, it's very Kona Omniscience-esque. You're playing solitaire at the end of the game, which I'm not a big fan of, but I did try to play as timely and as fast as possible at the end of the game, so people did not have to wait too long. But yeah, it's another infinite combo. Here we go. Let's have some fun. All right, guys, today we've got a bit of a doozy. This one, I honestly can't really say I'm too proud of this one. I don't really like these kind of win cons. It's not something I'm excited to show you guys, but it is something that's really cool, and I know a lot of people would probably really enjoy these kinds of things. So we're gonna try it out and show you guys what it's all about. We unfortunately lost to this on the ladder the other day, which, you know, inspired this whole thing and showing you guys what this deck can do, but it's all based off of the Wind Avatar. Anytime you get a deck list that has, you know, searchability or a creature that has searchability from outside the game, tends to get a little bit weird. And I already think I have this thing done and ready to go, like in the next couple of turns. I have all the pieces. I have the enchantment in the graveyard. I have the reanimation here. It's looking really good. I will be blocking here with the greeter, because it will get me one more card in the graveyard. That's all I got to worry about right now, is trying to fill up the graveyard here. Yep. Okay. I'd rather not take damage, but it's fine. All right, a couple more permanents in the yard. I'm not going to return that. I want more things in the graveyard if possible, so we can get back the enchantment, which is an 8 mana, or yeah, an 8 mana spell. So I still need at least 2 more things in the graveyard here. If we didn't hit a Quag Feast, I would just block here and we'd be good to go. But unfortunately, we hit the Quag Feast, so we have to wait till at least turn 5 now. I know, sad day. Playing Standard, you got to wait till turn 5 for your win con these days. What are we doing? All right, they blight that away, which is going to take out my greeter, which is fine. I would have blocked that anyways, and it would have been the same outcome, I think, regardless. All right, so I don't know. I guess bring this in, drop this, and then let's just go get a backup. Let's go get a backup dragon just in case something happens to our hand. Like if they all of a sudden show us like a deep cavern bat or something that can take from my hand. But essentially we've already won the game. The game has been locked up. As long as we get another turn, the opponent can't counter anything. I guess they could destroy the dragon during the transitional period of getting all the things from the sideboard, but I don't think so. I think they're gonna unload here. Yep, I was correct. So they blight something here so they can give haste to the goblin, making more goblins. Literally none of this matters though. None of it matters. All right. Game over. Guys, I feel really bad about this. I hate these kind of win cons because it becomes a game of solitaire that the opponent's just gonna have to watch. Unfortunately for them, but the game is now over. Here we go. Let's go grab the regent. This is a very specific way you got to do this. You got to grab the regent, bounce your own avatar back, send this back, bring down the avatar again. You have to take a regent one more time, and then from here, bounce, bounce, avatar again. We take out the Terror of the Peaks, and this is where the win con kicks in. Because we drop down a regent again. 5 damage to the face. Bounce, bounce. Do it again. Let's go get another Terror of the Peaks. And I'm surprised the opponent hasn't scooped yet. The writing's on the wall here. Usually people end up scooping right about now. But that's okay. They're playing it out. GG's. And just like that, the infinite dragon loop. There you have it, guys. I'm a little ashamed of myself, but you know what? It's okay. I got it, it got played against me on the ladder. I got, destroyed by that loop, and I figured it's a pretty cool video we could show you guys. Please don't do this. Shame. Shame this man. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? This hand looks really good. I've got the avatar, which is half the battle. All right, well, the opponent's taking the entirety of the rope down here. That's a good way to start things off, I guess. We may be back, we may not be back. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on the opponent if they show up. Nope, they showed up. Okay. And it's mono red. Let's start milling them out. And this does gain me life if I want to do it. Yeah, I guess we'll take a land. Why not, right? Let's take a land. Gain, or no, I don't gain any life. I'm sorry. Only if it's a town, right? Yeah, it has to be one of these. I actually should have taken that to gain the life. My bad. I don't ever play with town greeter. I forgot that was a key word there. You got to get a town. We can't search for any card, only for a creature card. So this is kind of not great unless I find the enchantment off the top I can discard. This card right here, I love, man. I think that this card right here for Reanimator and just filling up a graveyard is so good. All right, let this thing get pumped up. That's fine. Let's see what we get. Come on, enchantment. Yes, enchantment's in the graveyard. We'll discard the town in the forest. And we did get some removal here, which is nice. I need to find the spell though. We just need to get our spell to reanimate that enchantment. Looks like they're gonna burn this out, which honestly, if they're gonna use a burn spell on that, that's net positive for me, I think, overall. And they pump it up. No surprise there. Okay, down to 13. We know what we're working with. I'm just gonna blow this up right now and just call it. Still have not milled out the sorcery spell yet, so that's good. Squirming Emergence, right? I haven't played with that card either in a long time. Okay, let's just do this. Drop off a land here, and then we'll drop this land because I'm gonna go get the creature that allows me to draw and discard, and then bring back a sorcery from the grave. Discard this guy here. This one I think is a really good find because it allows us, like I said, to bring a sorcery back from the graveyard if we end up accidentally milling it out with things like this. And the opponent has another burn spell. Seer or Lightning Strike? Okay. Fair enough. Another town is brutal. I mean, I guess we could play this, right? And just go grab something from the sideboard. I guess I should have threw a couple of things in the sideboard in case this sort of situation were to happen. I haven't ran into this situation just yet, so... what does the Niv do again? No max mana side whenever source control just... Yeah, that's the one we want. That's the guy we want. Non-combat damage though, right? All right, we got 2 dragons on the battlefield. I'm surprised the opponent hasn't played anything else yet. Weird. Very, very weird. Like, what could they be holding on to here? Like, mono red, got the lizard. Like, what are we doing? What does this do? Whenever another creature you control enters, gains your choice of flying, menace, haste. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this first. We're gonna go get this guy back from the graveyard and hopefully get a Squirming Emergence. Maybe in the graveyard too. Wow, still no Squirming Emergence in the yard. Wow. Very weird. How about now? All right, GG's. All right, I mean, it wasn't the cleanest of victories, but we get the job done, you know? We get the job done. We'll take it. Okay, ooh, this hand looks good. We got both of the most important pieces in the hand right away. Let's go. Formidable Speaker, not necessary in this one. Oh, you know what? I actually got to make a quick note on that last one we just did because they were roping in the beginning. I got to make sure I note to edit that part out. My apologies. I have to make sure I do that or else I'll forget and you guys will have to watch all of that nonsense. Can't have that. All right. Mill. We milled out another sorcery again. I don't like doing that because it makes my Squirming Emergence less valuable in the future. A Valkyrie. All right, let's go. Town Greeter. And no enchantment yet. No enchantment in the yard yet. But we're getting there and we're very close to being able to cast the Squirming Emergence for the 8 as well. I just need one more Town Greeter and if it hits, then we win the game. Like, it really is a super simple deck. Like, I know it seems very complicated in the end. You got to do things in a very, very specific sequencing. Like, you have to make sure you get the right dragons in order. But it's pretty easy to get there, man. Like, it's just like fill up the graveyard aggressively and then everything falls into place. It's pretty simple. There it is. There it is. Let's just get down this one. All right, if they don't have any disruption next turn, like no get lost or anything, if they don't leave any mana open, game's over. My guess is they're gonna play like a 4-mana angel, the one that draws you cards. What's the name of it? It's the 3/3 flyer. Gosh, I forget the name of it. I play it all the time. Exemplar. My guess is Exemplar. Take your guess, guys. I'm going with Exemplar here. I mean, I get why they would be hesitant to play it though. They don't have a way to gain life, so doesn't exactly get value right when it enters, but oh, they left mana open. I don't like that. We don't like that at all. Oh man. Okay, well, I guess we still go for it and see what happens because I do have the Professor, right? Yeah, I have the Professor, which I can play, which can get back my Squirming Emergence to try it again later, but they could have a get lost here. I really hope not. Let's see how much they respect it. Okay, this landed temporarily. We're doing a thing. We're doing the thing. All right, you go back. I'll take that. I think we got it, guys. I think we, well, maybe not. Hold on. Hold on. Is it a protection spell? Is it heroic intervention or whatever it's called? Could be. Like, I don't really care though. I care if it's a get lost. That's what I care about. Restoration magic. Okay, that's the card I was thinking of. I thought it was called heroic magic or something like that. Okay, avatar back in, and we grab. Okay, do they have another one? Let's go grab Regent. They're probably gonna be pretty confused until they see the Terror of the Peaks. That's typically when they start to realize, oh, there's the win con. I think they're just trying to piece together what's happening right now. That's what I did the first time I played this, played against this. I was just like hovering over all the cards, just trying to figure out what the heck was happening. GG. All right, we have a really interesting hand here. I do have the avatar, but that's about it. I still think it's worth keeping though. I mean, I've got the mill, I've got the discard and draw effects, you know, like maybe this is fine. We'll give it a go and see what happens. Just waiting on the opponent here. Hopefully we don't have another opponent just, you know, taking up all the time here in the beginning. Yep, here we go. Good. Let's keep it. I'm going to go with the Overlord, obviously, on 2. I'm going to drop the Grave first, though. That way these will just come in on tapped, and I'm ready to go without having to take damage. Mono green, so we know they have an elf or like a pollinator here on 1. Okay, cool. Oh, now I got to do this. Hello. Okay, is it a Badgermole Cub? If it's Badgermole Cub, we might be in trouble. That might be too fast. Twitching Doll. It's funny, I've been seeing a lot of people running this mono green tokens deck. It looks so similar to the one that we made. One of the videos we posted, I want to say like 2 months ago, we played like mono green tokens, and it seems like everybody's playing a very, very similar version to that. All of a sudden, almost like it like this is literally the deck list that I made. Like doubling season, it has like Nexus of Becoming. I'm very curious to see if they throw down Nexus down here. And then you get like double Ouroboros down the field. Okay, Ouroboros, it's gonna get double the counters. It's really good. I want it to be noted that I think I made this deck. It's very good. I like the deck a lot, but it's definitely something you don't see every day. That's for sure. I'm surprised it's like making a comeback out of nowhere. Like no one even really played it after I made the video on it. Like, and now all of a sudden I'm seeing it everywhere. I want to know if maybe somebody's like, yeah, this is exactly the deck list. What the heck? Enduring Vitality? No shot. Okay, this is like to a T. And again, I wouldn't even think this is weird, but like it'd be like a one-off. But I've seen this deck list today like played against me like, I don't know, like 4 times. It's crazy. Maybe somebody did well with it recently and it made waves or something. I don't know. But we lose, unfortunately, to our own thing here because the opponent's gonna just run us over here. Nothing I can do about it. Twitching Doll, maybe they sack it for a bunch of tokens, which would still be bad, but it would at least give me a chance, I hope. Thrumming High Pool. So Thrumming High Pool, Nexus of Becoming. I think I had a couple Ugins in this deck too. And then the Nexus of Becoming can turn, like throw out like, what is it, the Thunder Hulk? I love the Nexus and Thunder Hulk. It's one of my favorite combos. Oh yeah, we're dead. Okay, we're dead. Just for curiosity, okay, I was wondering if I was gonna pull the win con there. GG's. And they probably just got the Mythic. I should probably play that deck again. Maybe we'll play that deck again tomorrow with some adjustments. Maybe I add in a couple of things like Mikey and whatnot. We'll see. All right, we got the opponent going first. I do have some early game removal here, and I do have a way to drop off the Genesis here. So, Dracogenesis. Man, words are hard. I'll tell you that. Out of curiosity, I mean, yeah, out of curiosity, are you guys actually going to be going to the Vegas con this year? I went last year, and I was just discussing earlier today whether or not I was going to be checking that out this year or not with my wife, because she didn't get to go last year with me, and we were talking about maybe going again. I was curious if a lot of you guys would be doing that this year, if I'd see some of you guys out there. Okay, well, this is not a good start. We're only drawing into lands. You hate to see it. All right, just don't play a seam rip or something here, please. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it. Simulacrum synthesizer is not something you see every day. I'm actually making my own synthesizer build right now that has an infinite loop as well. Working on that at the moment. Not going super well, but working on it. It's a really good card. It's a really good card. I do still have to find the dragon and the squirming emergence, which is a bit of a tricky situation. I'm guessing they're gonna try to tap me down here so they can get their attack through. Maybe. Maybe. No. All right, do I block this? I think I do. But that does make it to where I really have to get lucky in drawing that squirming emergence, because if I end up milling it out on accident here, that could be very bad for us. Come on. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, man. And there's the squirming emergence. Okay, well, I'll get back the professor with this. I'm trying to think here though. I think what I do is I go with this, mill out some stuff. Wow. Nothing but lands here, huh? I didn't want to take any damage there. Town Greeter again. Oh gosh, I can't block. I just realized the Authority of Consuls. Wow. Okay. Well, the dragon is in the graveyard now, which means I should probably grab that instead of the professor. I don't know, man. There's a couple of ways I can get the dragon, though. There's not too many ways I can get that squirming emergence back other than the professor. It's a gamble. It's a 50-50 shot on which one's the right call. Star Cage. Okay, that's fine. Seems like a bit of a waste in my opinion. Okay, I will drop the marsh for sure. I think I'm gonna get back. I think I gotta get back the professor, because I think I just have better odds here of finding the dragon than I do a squirming emergence. So let's just get this down. This is turning out to be a pretty rough one for us here. Oh my gosh, we found it. And I should have kept the dragon. Okay, got it. Roger that. What a bummer, huh? Well, that's not fun. I guess we do this and then play out the professor. All right, and then the professor, we just draw, discard, and hope that it can find me a dragon. Or at least like the elf that finds me the dragon. One of the two would be fine. I mean, I could play the elf and then also the squirming emergence and we're good to go. The Authority of Consuls you would think would be, you know, make this a little tricky, but actually I'm not too worried about that because the dragons come in, deal the damage to the face. They do gain a life, but it's kind of inevitable once we get 2 Terror of the Peaks down. No way. Did we just win the game? No, because I have to discard a card. Wait, that's okay though. That's okay though. That's okay. I can do its ability to get back Squirming Emergence. Yes. Okay. So it didn't quite go as planned here, but still works. I'll get it next turn. I'll get it next turn. I forgot we had a discard there. That I didn't take that into account. I don't think they kill us here though, so I think I'm pretty safe. That's fine. Draw a card. Waste 2 mana. Another relic. Fine, 2 mana. Gone. Just don't be a battlefront. Core is fine. 2 more mana they can use here. They sack another relic maybe? Perfect. They're tapped out, meaning there's no interaction, which means they just lost the game. Here we go, guys. Do me a favor though. Don't look at me while I do this because I feel shame every time I do this. So please don't look at me. I don't deserve this. I'm just kidding. Here we go. This is going to be really annoying for them though. I would imagine. Let's get this down. And let the confusion begin for the opponent. Let the confusion begin. Now, a lot of times opponents think, oh my gosh, there's so many dragons, like, they're just gonna attack me next turn and win anyways, so let me concede early here. This opponent has me tapping down all my creatures, so there's a really strong possibility they stick this through until they see the Terror of the Peaks. Once they see the Terror of the Peaks, though, I think that'll do it. Hopefully. Terror of the Peaks. I don't even know why I have those other dragons in the sideboard. I just wanted some backup plans. I should probably go look at that and see if I can find better options for if like the plan doesn't come together so easily. But I mean, we figured this thing out. What, this is the 3rd time we're doing this now to our opponents, and we're ranking pretty well here right now. Like, things are going pretty good. I'm surprised though, their opponent is not letting up. They are like, let's see this thing all the way through. Respect. Respect. There it is. GG's. Yeah, I've got a full play set of both, so it's a matter of time. I'll take it. All right, so we're just missing Squirming Emergence. This hand looks good otherwise. Let's see what happens. Man, this is a brutal deck list, man. There's the Squirming Emergence, just like that. And no lands got milled there, thank goodness, because I need to make sure we top deck one here. Is this the mono green deck again? I swear, that's gonna be crazy. No, it's Selesnya. We got Selesnya on board here. Collector's Cage, okay. Maybe this is Naya counters. By the way, we did just get to Diamond thanks to our Naya counters deck, so shout out to our Naya counters build, man. We made some significant adjustments to the deck list since the video we last posted. I was trying out a lot of the new TMNT cards. We cut back on a handful of those. I like the Leo and Mikey for card draw, but other than that, we've kind of cut back on everything else, and we went back to our roots with that deck, and we're kind of dominating with it again. Land is good. The land is very good. Yeah, we'll play it. And I think I'd blow up the Collector's Cage. Because who knows, that could have been an Ouroboros or like a Crater Hoof. You just never know. Another Enduring Innocence. Pretty tough. You gotta get the enchantment into the yard. Hopefully off of this next mill here. If this mills out the enchantment, we just win, right? Missed it. Okay, fair enough. Let's try again. Shall we? Let's try one more time. Hopefully we get the enchantment milled out and we just win the game. That would have been a turn 4, I think, there, if we would have got that, right? Maybe? Yeah, that would have probably been a turn 4 win. A turn 4 wins are very easy and possible in this deck. Do they happen all the time? Of course not, but it's very much possible. I've only got like one more turn before the opponent starts to run me over for good. Like, this is it right here. We kind of need this. Come on. Do we want to bring back a creature? No. Decline. No, there's no way we just missed that, right? Goodness gracious, please. I mean, I can block 2 of these, I guess. Oh, that's so brutal, man. No way they tapped the mana the way they just did there. Oh my god, they tapped the mana incorrectly, which means I can't play my second greeter because I would have only been able to get back this or this, and neither one of those would have played with that. So the starting town tap was bad. Auto tapper gets us again. Are we still alive? I don't know. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the dot. 11 damage on the dot. Let's hope they don't see it. I'm guessing they do, though. They saddle that. Yep, they got it. They have oh, yeah, they have exactly lethal. Wait, I miscalculated? I miscalculated. Just kidding. We have one more chance. You're saying there's a chance. I mean, decline, right? This is it, though. This is it. This is it. Wait. Yeah, I mean, it has to be... Oh, it doesn't matter. There's no way we can do it. There is no way to do it. How have we not found it yet? That's so crazy to me. Yeah, there's no way to do it. We lose. We lose. And we still didn't hit it. That's crazy. I mean, sometimes you mill more than half your deck and you don't find it. It happens. It happens, man. Goodness. All right, we get to go first. Our hand looks okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I've got the ability to go find my dragon, and I've got the swarming emergence, so that's 2 things checked off. But the problem is I don't have a way to mill out very well here. Just kidding. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, 1 dragon down. Not how I drew it up. Not how I drew that up. That's okay, though. Oh, brother. Another very fast deck here. Let's see what happens. They got a Badger Mole on 2 with a Recruit on 1. That's never going to be good for us most of the time. Hopefully no turn 4 win for them. It's a good card. It's a very good card. Couldn't have asked for a much better one there. Perfect. We got the enchantment in the yard. Next turn we play this. Following turn we win. Unless we get the absolute luckiest draw ever and we just top deck the dragon. But even then, yeah, I guess I am blocking with the greeter. So yeah, we would be able to get it. Come on, dragon off the top. Turn 4 win. Turn 4 win. I believe. I believe. They may just swing in with Badger Mole Cub, which means I don't lose any life here. Thank goodness. They're just trying to pump up the Ascension here to eventually give trample to everything, which is scary. Oh, I guess they trade me the Recruit. I'll take it. Okay, Emergence again. I think I gotta go get my dragon first, of course. Here we go. Let's go get the dragon. And the game is over as long as I can survive this turn. Pray for me, guys, because this turn is not going to go down very easily. You know what? Let's bump the suspension music. Please. Does my dance please you, magic gods? Please. Oh my god, I think we won. I think we won, guys. Oh, we won. Turn 5 win. How lame, right? How lame. Turn 5 win. Search for a basic land. That's fine. They're going to get a counter, though, to put onto the Ouroboros. And they still have 2 mana here. I mean, they could bring something else down, but I mean, it would require... I mean, their lands be tapped, so... Oh, it's a hasty threat. No! So 4, 5, that's it. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. They swing with everything. They don't swing with anything. Okay, seems good to me. GG's, my friend. GG's. That's unfortunate. You let me get to turn 5. Who does that, man? Who lets someone get to turn 5 these days? What are we doing? Let's bounce their Ouroboros. Does it matter? Not really. Not really. Bounce these back. Do it again. Terror of the Peaks. Regent. Damage to the face. Bounce, bounce. Gotta be careful here. I know I like to go really fast, but man, sometimes you gotta be careful and slow down. Don't want to make any crazy mistakes here. Terror of the Peaks. Bam. And bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Bam. All right. They let us go through all the way with it. I love it. Okay. GG, man. That was awesome. All right. Last game here. Our hand looks pretty good. I do have a Genesis in the hand, which is not ideal, but you know what? I think we keep this because we do have Squirming Emergence. And if I could just get this to the graveyard, or if I can mill one out, it's going to be nice. Then it becomes, how do I find... Oh no, you're gonna troll me like this in my last game? Come on. Okay, this is bad. This is not ideal. I'm gonna gain some life off of that though, so I can get to town. All right, we're playing Rakdos Discard, which is another very aggressive, fast-paced build here, so let's see how we perform. Oh, I like that actually quite a bit. Let's get this down. Yes, I like this a lot. I'm gonna blow up the NT. I know there's some value in blowing this up because it is an automatic discarding factor for them. They're able to just discard a card to put that onto their creature, right? So it's just like free value over time, but Squirming Emergence, we get, okay, well, this is not going well, is it? No, it's not. But I can discard this actually off of this, right? Any card I want? Yes, sir. And I can get back an Overlord, but the Overlord doesn't pull back an avatar. That's something you guys got to remember, is that the dragon is an avatar. So your Overlord is not allowed to pull back a non-avatar, or it can only pull back a non-avatar creature. So something to consider. All right, so they create a treasure token and draw a card. They dropped off something that can return from the graveyard over and over. This guy has haste. Lovely. Things are not going very well for us at the moment. No, I mean, I guess I should have just left my town greeter up to block, but I forgot about their haste threats. Wow. Why not? Why not 2 Phoenixes as well? We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, so we're taking 3 damage from that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air. So next turn I lose anyways if I don't figure out a way to pull this off. I have to take one. I have to take one. Okay, let's see what happens. We pull back the card we need. I guess it all comes down to whether or not the opponent gives us one more turn. This is it. I mean, I don't think so. All they have to do here is discard, burn me, and then attack with the 2 flyers, but I guess we're about to find out. Hopefully they don't notice that and we can get away with one here. 1 turn too many for us here. 1 turn too many. All right, they full send. Just in case. Just in case we double block this thing. And all they have to do is discard now and they win the game. I think they realize it. That'll work. I mean, we had the win next turn. It was over next turn, but Rakdos just a little too fast, and unfortunately we weren't able to get our dragon soon enough. So that's the only downside to the deck list. So it is what it is. GG.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.